Hey, I'm back at home recording. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good afternoon. It's your guy, your host, DLG Reppin. And boy, have I got some things to talk about. I mean, we got Arsenal's starting 11 that would have taken Tottenham on today at the new White Hart Lane or the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, whenever they get their naming right sorted. For me, it's another toilet bowl, but that's my obvious opinion. So, MOISE KEAN in the headlines for the wrong reason. He thought it was all good where he can throw a party at his yard, have girls whining on him. But I'm not talking about MOISE KEAN as a footballer. I'm talking about MOISE KEAN as a fucking idiot. You're paid 50, 60 grand a week. It's as if you do not know the concept of money or to manage your finances. Emmanuel Abue went bankrupt because he didn't know how to manage his finances, couldn't read, write or spell. Found sleeping on the bedroom floor of his sister's house. He had to hide in different places around Edgware, North London, because he didn't want to get spotted out that he was Emmanuel Abue. Goes to bar to secretly disguise himself so that he can watch a game of football. You could end up like that, MOISE KEAN. You carry on thinking that your own shit don't smell, and you will come crashing down, and that will be your reality. Seriously. I hope Everton Football Club fine you a month's worth of wages. You've not just let yourself down, you've let your teammates down, you've let your management down, you let the board of directors down. The biggest one of all, you've let the fans down. That's not good enough. That's unacceptable. I mean, what was going through your brain? What was going through that brain of yours? You obviously think that your own shit don't smell. Just like Kyle Walker, Jack Grealish, Mourinho, Ndombele, Lacazette, Luis, Saka, Xhaka, and Nicola Pepe. I mean, the list goes on, isn't it? The list goes on and on. And the question has to be asked, who's next after you, MOISE KEAN? Who's next to become the next fucking idiot? And that's what you are. You're a complete fucking idiot. You're meant to be a role model to the younger generations of football fans, not just Everton fans, but younger generations of football fans. And you decide to break the government guidelines. Well, I'll tell you what. I saw some of those pictures of you with Snapchat models. If you catch the coronavirus, I'll tell you this for free. You do not deserve the attention of the NHS staff. The nurses and doctors have got enough on their plate as it is. And that goes for the other fucking idiotic footballers. Yeah? Everything I just said about MOISE KEAN, I'm aiming it at you guys. Because you're a fucking disgrace and beyond. You think it's alright to party up, throw house parties with women. You got another thing coming, and Everton are going to deal with you. I personally want Everton to give you 4 weeks of wages so you can suffer and learn the hard way Because the easy way obviously didn't adhere to you. And you just don't know how lucky you are. You've made it as a professional footballer. You trained hard. And you think you can piss about. Well, you got another thing coming. I hope Ancelotti deals with you the way he shall deal with you. And I'm sure Ancelotti has dealt with young players before. So you are no fucking different. Not at all. Pardon the language, but some certain things have to be said and said how it is. So, moving off MOISE KEAN, Aston Villa decided to defer their playing staff and their non-playing staff. So let me get this straight. You're the fourth Premier League club to do that, yeah? So they've got to wait until how long before they can get their next set of wages? I mean, I disagree with it again. What is stopping you from paying the non-playing staff as per normal? What's stopping you guys? I just don't understand. Well, just seems to me, excuse me, it just seems to me that you want the non-playing staff to work or wait for their wages until how long? That is a case of some of your non-playing staff that may have children involved, and they haven't got the income from you guys as the club to support their children. You know, not just the children, but the plans they have in their lives. But you never thought about that. Well, that's class of you, Aston Villa. And you deserve criticism where it's fully deserved. So, it's shameful from you guys. And if any football fan or Aston Villa fan want to get to me, yeah, then leave it. Yeah, then drop your comments below, yeah? Do drive the thumbs up like button more than the thumbs down. And please do subscribe to my channel in abundance. Drive the subscribe button up as far as possible. So, without any further ado, let me get into my starting 11. And it's against Tottenham Hotspur, North London derby today. Well, it should have been today, but obviously for COVID-19 reasons, we can't get the game going, and I can't imagine them playing a North London derby behind closed doors. But the reality is, it's got to be done. You know, it's better to get it behind closed doors than no football at all. I'll be up for that, but that all has to come down to the lockdown. Let's be real. I mean, that all has to be lifted through the lockdown. And if the lockdown is not lifted, then not even football behind closed doors. So in goal today would have been Bird Leno. Like I said, he's a candidate for our player of the season. He's kept a number of clean sheets. On the evidence of this season, he's been better than Hugo Lloris. Because Robbie Lyle and Toby of Tottenham, they had a live debate yesterday, and it was a good showing. So big up yourself, Robbie Lyle, and big up yourself, Tottenham. Tottenham. No, don't big up Tottenham. You didn't hear that, guys. Big up yourself, Toby of Tottenham. So for me, in goal, Bird Leno. Yeah, the reason being, well, I've said my reasons a number of times. X amount of saves. His distribution with the ball is superb, and he does not panic even while being put under pressure. He's good with the ball at his feet. That was something that the previous manager was looking for, but he's not there no more. But anyway, Birdlander in goal. And did I say the formation? No, it's a 4-2-3-1 away to Tottenham. Right back, Cedric Soares. He would have started possibly his 4th game today. I think he would have had a 7-8 out of 10 performance in the last game against Leicester, but I didn't do a video shoot to put out my imaginary first team information. So Cedric Soares in goal. Defence, Shkodran Mustafi. A centre-half we have who is reborn, and our best performing centre-half. I mean, he wins everything in the air, virtually everything in the air, and he's not the quickest, but he's been very sharp on the ground as well. You know, putting combative performances, terrific performances over that month spell. So Mustafi would have been starting this game. Alongside him, I would have gone with Pablo Mari. Good left-footed centre-half, and that's what we wanted, a good left-footed centre-half who reads the game well, phenomenal in the air, and phenomenal with the ball at his feet, especially on that left peg of his. He starts. Left back, Kieran Tierney, hands down. You know, he has the pace defensively as well as offensively. Not just his speed, but he's his crossing is second to none. Superb crosses. He put in a couple of superb crosses for Martinelli's goals. You know, Martinelli has got 10 of those goals due to Kieran Tierney's crossing off the ball in the final third. He is clinical when he puts in the cross, whether a low ball or the high ball. Defensively, he switched on, I feel. And he's versatile. He can even play centre-half, I think. But again, get back to me. Drop your comments below, yeah? On that one. My midfield too, the pivotal. This is where I'm going to have to maybe change the personnel a bit. I think I'm going to go with Torreira and Granit Xhaka. You need a bit of grit. And Torreira's got that grit as a defensive midfield player. He will sit in front of the defence. He might not win many balls in the air, but any tackle that needs to be made, he will make the tackles. The necessary tackles. He'll win the ball necessarily and give it to his offensive players. And speaking of tackles, it was a naughty tackle or a controversial tackle that saw Torreira sent off in the North London derby away to Tottenham, and he was the last Arsenal player to be sent off in the North London derby away to Tottenham last season in that 1-1 draw in that game where we had a penalty missed by Aubameyang, but I'll come on to him in a minute. So alongside Torreira, I'm going to go with Granit Xhaka. Yes, Granit Xhaka, he would have started this game for me. The reason being because, again, you sense that Mourinho will have a physical plan to rough us up. And Xhaka, he is no stranger to putting in tackles. All right, maybe not the smartest of tacklers at times, but I think his presence would have been ideal for this fixture. So Torreira and Xhaka in the pivotal two in the midfield in front of that defence. The three boys in front of them. Well, if you're looking at hitting a counter-attack, then you look no further to Nicola Pepe. He would be part of that. Great pace, great dribbling skills, dribbling ability, he's got that in abundance, an eye for goal and an assist on him as well. And he was starting to become that star. and show us that £72 million talent that he has. You know, due to the coronavirus, it stopped everything. You know, not just him, but every footballer, everyone around the world. And he's been a naughty boy. It's a shame. It's a shame, but I would have gone with him. You know, I would have warned him. If you fuck about like that again, you won't even be on the bench. I don't give a fuck who you are, how big your name is. Your own shit don't smell. You don't fuck about by misbehaving. So, Nicola Pepe, you get the start. Martinelli on the left. Now, this is a guy who's performed well as of when he's been asked to come in to the team. Works his bollocks off the ball. And when he's got the ball, he's a serial talent. You know, Real Madrid are already looking at him already. But for me, he has got to be tied down to a 6-7 year contract. And it's important we keep him as well as Bukayo Saka for the next 6-7 years. These are key players for us. If we're going to do big things, they're going to be part of it. But Martinelli, he starts because he's a big game player, and I think he's someone who can cause Tottenham problems. In the middle, another idiot I'm going to pick. I would have ideally picked Ozil, but he doesn't turn up in the big games, especially away from home. I might have him on the bench, however, but I'll come onto the bench afterwards. I'm going to go with Lacazette as the number 10. It's been drummed into him that this fixture means everything to Arsenal fans. He's scored in this fixture on 2 occasions, both home league goals against the scum. And I think his connection with his connection and understanding with Aubameyang is a key factor, and those that follow football as well as Arsenal know that them two complement each other very well. And with Lacazette, he does hold up the ball well and he works hard. But working hard is the minimum requirement. The other thing he can do is score some goals, and it would have been ideal for him this fixture. So he plays as a number 10. Up at the top, the 17 Premier League goal man, Aubameyang, who's chasing the Golden Boot. Not only that, but he's looking to beat his best tally of 24 league goals. I'm sure he'd be up for that against Tottenham, so he would have been ideal to start this fixture. So that's my starting 11. My bench, Martinez in goal. Never lets you down when called upon and asked to do a job. And he's kicking as a goalkeeper. Superb. Right, I would have gone with David Luiz on the bench. Bukayo Saka. David Luiz on the bench. I mean, another fucking idiot who let us down. So did Granit Xhaka. I've picked him to start. He's another one that let us down. But another idiot. He let us down. He knows he's been a fucking idiot. I would have had him on the bench, ideally. Socrates. Yeah, he's not performed as well as he has this of last season, but however, he can still do a job. So Socrates on the bench. I'll have had Bukayo Saka because we don't know how fit Kieran Tierney would have become, but he's there in the big games. I'll have Kolasinac on the bench because he's a physical type, and we don't know what Mourinho would have done, what team he would have picked, a physical team to rough us up. So a Kolasinac on the bench would have been ideal. The attacks, I would have gone with Joe Willock. I think he would have been ideal for this fixture. But I think him on the bench would be necessary. And Eddie Nketiah, if you're chasing the game down and you needed the goals, I think Nketiah would have been ideal for that job. And he loves scoring goals. So, yeah, he rewarded on the bench. And that would have been my team. I don't think I've got any more to say other than, you know what I'm gonna say. Stay at home, save lives, and protect the NHS. You know, I know it's a beautiful day out there, but we just have to do our part. Otherwise, yeah, football fans all over the world, not just this country or the UK, all over the world. If you've got something that you want to add, yeah, then drop your comments below. Do leave your comments below. Do subscribe to my channel. Drive the thumbs up button more than the thumbs down. And yeah, as I've just said, subscribe to my channel, yeah? That is DLG Reppin. You know the dial. Otherwise, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I've said what I needed to say, and I hope you have a good Sunday. And if you're having Sunday roast or whatever you're having on your Sunday, whether it's Sunday roast or whatever you're having for dinner, even rice and peas, that might be. You know who you are, yeah? You know what you're doing. Stay safe and be good. Peace, bliss, and love. I'm out of here.